Before anything had a name, before concepts even existed, there was just darkness. But not an empty darkness, not cold or lonely. No, this was a full darkness, a warm, gentle, encompassing dark, a kind of liquid velvet that cradled you completely. You're held, you see, suspended in this endless, inky comfort, rocked by a soft, steady rhythm, a slow sway, back and forth, like a boat on an ancient sea, or a giant leaf breathing in a primordial forest. It's your anchor. You aren't you yet. Not really. There's no name, no face, no memories. You're simply a promise, a pure potential, a profound seed of what's to come, safe within a smooth, incredibly strong shell. This isn't just a barrier, it's your entire world, thick and resilient, designed to keep you utterly secure. Yet, even through that profound protection, hints of a world you can't see, can't truly comprehend, manage to filter through. They're faint, barely there, whispers, echoes, ghost sensations. The deepest, most resonant thrum of a heartbeat, for instance. It's so immense, so vast, it doesn't just register as a sound in your ears. It's a full-body vibration, a low-frequency rumble that travels right through the warm, life-giving fluid surrounding you, becoming part of your very being. It's the primal drum of existence, beating a steady tempo that informs your entire nascent world. This isn't just a sound. It's the sound of absolute safety, of unwavering presence. It's the very pulse of Mother, the universe condensed into a single nurturing rhythm. Then there are the other sounds, softened, almost swallowed by the shell. Muffled breezes sighing and sweeping through what must be truly giant leaves outside. It's a soft shh, a constant breath-like rustling that has been the only lullaby you've ever known. It's comforting, endlessly repetitive, a timeless song. There's no thought, no real conscious awareness here. No glimmer of fear, no anxiety about tomorrow, only a profound instinctual peace, a deep, inherent calm that saturates every nascent cell. You just are. A feeling of being exactly, perfectly, unequivocally where you are supposed to be. Total belonging. Unquestioning rightness. Imagine, for a moment, a profound shift. Not something you hear, or see, or even consciously think. No, this is an internal tremor, a ripple that starts deep within your core. It's an undeniable, raw knowing, an imperative. It whispers, no, it demands you change. You must move. You must push. You must become something more. This isn't a learned behavior. It's older than memory, older than thought itself. It's the very spark of existence, screaming for expansion. And then, a physical manifestation of this primal command, a muscle, one you've never used, never even perceived, stirs. It's an alien sensation, a strange awakening within your tiny form. It twitches, experimentally at first, a faint tremor. Then, with a growing, undeniable force, it seizes, it contracts, a powerful, unbidden spasm that ripples through you. You find strength you didn't possess, a raw, organic power that feels both utterly new and incredibly ancient. Your small, fragile body, guided by this intrinsic urge, responds. It presses hard against the inner curvature of your world, this smooth, confining boundary that has always defined your existence. It's a wall you never questioned, until now. The pressure builds, a quiet struggle, a fight against the familiar comfort of constraint. Every fiber of your being strains, pushing outwards, seeking a boundary to break. You feel the resistance, the stubborn refusal of the world to yield. But the urge, it's relentless. It's the force of becoming. And then it happens. A sound, yes, but not from the outside. A sound you create. A faint, yet utterly definitive crack. It's a tiny splintering, a sharp, almost painful declaration in the suffocating silence. It's the sound of a barrier giving way, the sound of potential finally manifesting. A singular moment of rupture. With that sound, that fragile breach, something entirely new, entirely other, pierces your familiar darkness. A spearhead of brilliance, light. It's not the soft, muted shadows you've known, the gentle dimness that has cradled you. No, this is an assault. It's blindingly, painfully bright, a stark, almost violent contrast, a wound in the fabric of your known universe. It burns, it overwhelms, it demands recognition. Your unaccustomed senses recoil, then strain to comprehend this raw, unfiltered brilliance. It pours in, a torrent, painting your internal void with colors you can't yet name. And with this light, this visual explosion, comes a wave of new information for your other senses. A complex, rich scent profile carried on the invading air. The deep, earthy aroma of damp soil, not just a hint, but the very essence of it clinging to everything. The sharp green perfume of crushed ferns, a vibrant, living scent signaling life and growth. And over it all, cutting through the richness, the clean, almost electric tang of rain-washed air. It's pure, fresh, alive. This isn't just a collection of smells. This, you instinctively understand. This is the scent of the vast, intricate, breathing world beyond, the world you're about to enter. If immersing yourself in these profound moments of genesis, of ancient awakenings, helps you find a space of quiet reflection, then please consider joining us again. You'll find more peaceful journeys, more escapes into histories both real and imagined right here. For now, let's allow that overwhelming sensory input to recede. and return to the deep, enveloping stillness, a quiet space to simply be before the next awakening.
The urge becomes more than an urge. It's an imperative now, a primal command roaring in your very core, demanding action. Every fiber of your being screams. You coil, you push, again and again. That resistance, it's monumental, a solid wall, but you're relentless. You have to be. Then, a groan. A deep, grinding sound that you feel resonate through every atom. The shell, once your entire universe, your sanctuary, your fortress against everything else, it doesn't just give way, it shatters, explodes. Large, curved pieces splinter, peel back, then break into jagged shards, reflecting a distorted world for a fleeting second before they fall away. The sudden, violent rupture. The world doesn't just rush in, it invades. A chaotic, beautiful, overwhelming assault on every sense. Air, sharp and cool, bites at your wet skin. A shock. You're exposed, utterly vulnerable, raw. The ground beneath you isn't just soft, it's a deep, yielding bed. A nest of decaying leaves and rich, warm soil, breathing with the scent of damp earth and new life. It cradles you. You push yourself up, eyes opening for the first time. They struggle to make sense of the overwhelming rush of shapes and colors. Everything's immense, vibrant beyond comprehension, alive. A canopy of colossal ferns, fronds wider than you are long, unfurl like prehistoric wings. Cycads, their rough, armored trunks reaching skyward, stand like silent, ancient sentinels. Sunlight, fractured and green gold, pierces through, dappling the forest floor in shifting mosaics. Every beam dances. Too much to process, then suddenly sharp. Then the light shifts. No, it vanishes. A cold dread settles over you. An instant, visceral jolt. You instinctively freeze. Every muscle locks. A shadow falls. Not just any shadow. This is an eclipsing darkness. It's impossibly vast. It looms, a moving mountain that blocks out the sun, plunging your fragile new world into an unnatural twilight. The air stills. It's here.
You look up and up. Your tiny new neck cranes back, a dizzying vertical climb for fresh eyes. This shadow isn't just large, it's a living mountain, rising against the pale light of your new world. Breathtaking majesty. Her face, a vast shield of bone, hardened by ages, impenetrable. Above it, 3 formidable horns sweep upward like gnarled, ancient branches. They speak of endearing power etched into her very form. Her skin isn't soft. It's a thick, pebbled hide, a coat of armor. Each ridge and scale tells a story, the color of ancient lichen-covered stone, deep greens blending into muted grays and browns, rough, resilient, built to withstand millennia. But her eye, enormous, easily as big as your whole body, a deep, dark orb, like a polished night sky, ringed with lashes thick as ancient vines. In that vastness, no predatory glint, no anger, just a quiet, unwavering presence filled with ancient wisdom. Its gentleness calms your frantic newborn pulse. That raw, primal fear, it just begins to quiet, like a rough sea becoming perfectly still. Then you feel it again, that low, resonant rumble. It doesn't come from her mouth. It vibrates deep within her chest, a tremor through the very air. The same rhythmic thrum that cradled you inside the egg, a constant, reassuring pulse against your shell. It's a sound that shakes the ground slightly, yet feels soft as a lullaby. It's a language. It means welcome. It means safety. It means home. And in that instant, an undeniable truth settles into your new consciousness. This immense, ancient, gentle creature, she is your mother. A deep, calm, and soothing male or female voice. The pacing should be very slow and deliberate, with generous pauses between sentences to allow the listener to drift. Enunciate clearly but softly, almost a whisper, but with resonant bass tones. The tone should be narrative and gentle, like reading a classic bedtime story. A tentative front hoof jabs forward, then sinks a little. You wobble, your whole body lurching. Then a hind leg swings out, an exaggerated, almost comical arc. It's less a walk, more a series of stumbles, a drunken, lurching ballet performed by a newborn. Your head bobs, your tiny horns, still soft with cartilage, point every which way but forward. Each movement is a monumental decision, a triumph over pure, raw physics. Your eyes, still adjusting to the brutal light, struggle to focus. the towering tree trunks, the shimmering green canopy, the very horizon itself, it all pitches and rolls like a ship on a stormy sea. Vertigo, a sensory overload that threatens to overwhelm your tiny brain. Every breath feels like a gasp. Through the dizzying haze, one thing remains constant: the colossal shadow of your mother. She's a mountain of muscle and bone, her immense frill a shield, her 3 horns gleaming even in the dappled light. Her eyes, ancient and knowing, track your every faltering move. There's no urgency in her stance, no harsh correction, just an enduring, silent presence, a living fortress, a patient, watchful God. A low rumble vibrates through the ground. Then a soft, warm pressure against your flank. The very tip of her formidable beak, strong enough to snap thick branches, touches you with exquisite care. Not a push, not a shove, just a reassuring graze. It's a wordless command, a gentle assertion. Keep going. You can do this. It's a jolt of primal reassurance, a surge of defiant will. You are so incredibly small, a speck in a forest of giants. Every predator, every falling rock, every gust of wind feels like a potential catastrophe. Fragile? Yes. Vulnerable? Absolutely. But with each teetering step, something shifts inside you. A primal recognition. This immense, dangerous, beautiful world, it's yours. You've claimed your space. This isn't just a walk, it's an affirmation. You are Triceratops, not just a creature, but a lineage, a destiny. One of the horned people, destined to graze, to fight, to endure. A part of something vast and ancient, with the promise of future strength etched into your tiny, developing horns. This is your birthright. This is your beginning.
You're getting your bearings now, right? The initial shakiness, that first frantic burst of energy, it's settling. You can feel your own strength, a new confidence growing in your small limbs. And as that happens, your awareness stretches. You lift your head, really see beyond your own wobbling legs, and that's when you realize you aren't alone. Not by a long shot. This clearing, this warm, sun-dappled haven, it's a nursery. A vibrant, pulsing cradle for dozens of others just like you. The air hums with their soft chirps, tentative bleats, and the constant, clumsy shuffle of small bodies. Some are barely out of their shells, still damp and glistening, pushing with all their tiny might to break free. You can almost feel their first breath of this strange new world. Others, a little older, are already adventurers, They're chasing iridescent insects that buzz tantalizingly through the tall grass, or delicately nibbling at the edges of fallen leaves, trying to decipher their taste, their texture. It's a beautiful, chaotic tangle of new life, all finding their footing, all discovering the world with unbridled curiosity. And towering over this entire scene, like ancient living mountains, are the females of the herd. They're colossal, absolute sentinels of peace, their immense presence a constant anchor. Their sheer scale is humbling, almost unbelievable when you're so small. They move with this deliberate, unhurried grace, every step a testament to untold strength, yet utterly without aggression. You can feel the deep, resonant thrum of their low rumbles vibrating through the very ground, a constant, omnipresent sound that isn't just heard, it's felt. It's a profound, reassuring presence, the quiet, powerful heartbeat of your existence. This collective, this interwoven web of watchful eyes and deep, vibrating reassurance, this is your family. This is your herd. This is more than just a place. It's a living fortress of safety, an impenetrable sanctuary into which you've been born. Protected, secure. You belong here.
Okay, here we go. That sensation starts as just a flicker, a subtle, unfamiliar emptiness that quickly morphs into something more persistent. It's a dull ache, yes, but it's more than that. It's a hollow gnawing deep in your gut, an instinctual alarm bell ringing quietly. A brand new feeling, this hunger, and it absolutely demands to be answered. It's a command from your very core, a primal instruction. You watch your mother. Her movements are so efficient, so powerful. With her formidable beak, she isn't just eating, she's shearing through the thick, fibrous stalk of a large fern. You can actually hear the tough fibers snap and tear as she works. There's a rhythmic, almost mechanical grinding as her powerful jaw chews, pulverizing the plant matter with an effortless strength you can only marvel at. She's teaching you, without even a glance, how survival works. You imitate her, or at least you try to. Your own beak, though, it's still so soft, so new. It's not built for that kind of brute force yet. So you can't shear, not like that. You have to find something easier, something that yields. You spot a tender, broad cycad leaf hanging low enough, practically inviting you. It's vibrant green, dewy in the faint light. With a careful, almost clumsy effort, you bring your new beak to it. You don't tear, you just gently nibble. A soft scrape. The leaf gives, easily, like it was waiting for you. And the taste, that taste is so profoundly green, so fresh, like the very breath of the jungle, but with a subtle, earthy bitterness that isn't unpleasant at all. No, it's a robust, wild bitterness, a hint of something powerful and ancient. It's the taste of pure chlorophyll, the very essence of plant life, converted into the fuel your growing body craves. It's the taste of the earth itself, captured, refined, and ready to become you. You eat slowly, deliberately, and with each bite, that persistent ache begins to soften, then retreat entirely. A profound, quiet satisfaction washes over you. A sense of grounding. The world makes sense again. You begin to learn the language of the herd. It isn't a language of words, not in any way you'd understand as a human. No, it's a primal dialect, woven from sounds, raw gestures, and deep, resonant feelings. It gets into your blood, becomes part of your instinct. There's the low, continuous rumble of contentment, for instance. It's more than just a sound. It's a foundational hum. You don't just hear it. You feel it in the ground beneath your feet, a constant, reassuring vibration that courses through your very bones. It's the sound of a peaceful herd, hundreds of tons of living muscle and bone moving slowly, grazing without a care. That steady thrum tells you everything's okay. The food is plentiful, safety surrounds you, for now. It's the feeling of a warm, heavy blanket pulled tight against a cold night. Then there's the sharp, huffing snort of alarm. It's immediate, a sound that doesn't just reach your ears, but rips through the air, piercing the calm like a jagged claw. You don't think about reacting, your body just does. It's a lightning-fast signal, a jolt of pure fear that snaps every hatchling to attention, sending them scrambling instinctively. They disappear instantly, clustering tight around the colossal protective legs of the adults, pressing close against their thick hides. A silent, terrifying promise of danger. And across the vast, fern-choked prairies, you'll hear the deep, resonant bellow of a long-distance call. This isn't just a shout. It's a communication that seems to stretch from miles, vibrating through the very air, carrying a weight that feels ancient. It's a way of speaking across impossible distances, to other members of the herd, or perhaps even to other herds entirely. A warning, a location, maybe a declaration of presence. When you hear it, a shiver runs down your spine. When you make it, you feel its power ripple from your core. You listen, you watch, you feel the vibrations pulse through the very ground, and you understand. It becomes part of you.
Your world isn't just green and brown anymore. Remember when it felt like just a blur? A solid wall of vegetation, undifferentiated, maybe even a little overwhelming. Now it's starting to break apart, isn't it? Your vision, it's sharpening. It's a slow burn, this process, but you're making progress. You're learning to pick apart the individual threads from that grand, almost suffocating cloak of the forest. Take that spider's web. Yesterday, you might have walked right past it, missed it entirely. Today, you're seeing the morning sun hit the those tiny droplets of dew, each one a perfect, fleeting bead. They shimmer, catch the light, turning the whole delicate structure into something else. A fragile network of diamonds hanging in the cool, silent air. Not just a web anymore, but a temporary masterpiece shimmering for only a few short hours. And the dragonfly, before just a flash of movement, maybe a blur of iridescent wings. Now you're holding your gaze, watching it hover, almost impossibly still, right there above a muddy puddle. You can actually make out the intricate, almost microscopic veins in its wings. They're like tiny maps etched onto transparent film. That isn't just seeing, that's observing. Truly understanding the complexity of life unfolding around you. This isn't just about beauty, though, is it? It's about survival. You're training your eyes, your mind to distinguish. Is that a harmless green lizard basking on a warm rock, perfectly still? Or is it the fleeting dark shadow of a hawk, circling high above, a genuine threat? One is just part of the forest floor, a silent resident. The other, a sign of danger, demanding an immediate response, a shift in your entire posture. That's the difference between safety and something far worse. Every time you learn to separate one of these details from the background noise, your world gets bigger. It expands. It becomes less intimidating, less of that undifferentiated chaos. More like a book you can actually read, a complex system you can navigate. Each leaf, each insect, each subtle movement, it all starts to make sense. It's no longer just green and brown. It's vibrant. It's alive. And you're learning to truly live within it. The day, it just keeps moving, doesn't it? Slowly, relentlessly. The sun, it's really high now, a molten disk burning through the hazy blue. Its heat, you can feel it, pushing, seeping right through the densest parts of the canopy above. It's not a gentle warmth anymore. It's a determined heat, a persistent effort to reach everything below. The air in the shadowed depths feels thick, almost viscous, hanging heavy around you. That's why the herd stirs, a collective instinctual drive. They're not looking for shade, they're seeking the direct light. You can feel the slow, deliberate shift as they begin to drift towards that open space, that clearing. It's a noticeable effort for these massive bodies, each step a deliberate push against the growing humidity. And then you're there. The light hits you different here. It's not filtered, not diffused. It's direct, strong, almost palpable. It washes over everything, bright and pure. The air in this sun-drenched bowl grows still. Not a breath of wind stirs the leaves on the surrounding trees. It's like the world outside has paused, holding its breath. The quiet hums. And in this stillness, you find it. A patch of moss. Green, unbelievably soft, like a plush cushion laid out just for you. You don't hesitate. You simply sink down, letting your body settle into its cool, yielding embrace. Around you, the great adults, those titans, they don't even need to be told. It's an ancient ritual. They form their living barricade, a protective circle,
an unbreakable perimeter around you and the other young ones. Their massive forms, like ancient boulders, stand or lie, creating an impenetrable wall. And then the sun. Ah, the sun. It's a direct, full-bodied embrace. Its heat isn't just touching your skin, it's soaking in, sinking deep past the surface. It penetrates muscle, bone, right to your very core. It's a profound heat, a deep, pleasant wave that washes away any tension, any residual chill from the morning. It feels utterly comforting, like being wrapped in a blanket spun from pure light. You're safe here, truly, deeply safe. The very air around you seems to hum with this sense of security. The adults, those guardians, they're dozing now, their massive bodies radiating warmth. But even in their slumber, they're vigilant. Their low rumbles, the soft, resonant vibrations that emanate from their chests, they surround you. It's not just sound, it's a living barrier, a wall of gentle, rhythmic thrumming. It's a constant, reassuring presence that pulses through the ground, through the air, right into your own small frame. This wall of sound keeps the dangers of the wild world at bay. Predators, rival herds, the sudden shift of the wind carrying an unfamiliar scent, none of it can truly penetrate this secure bubble. It's a lullaby sung by giants, a promise whispered in their sleep. You feel it in your bones, that deep, primal reassurance. And as that warmth permeates you, as those rumbles resonate, your eyelids begin their slow, inevitable descent. They grow heavy, heavier still, until the bright world outside fades, replaced by the soft, dark comfort of approaching sleep.
You feel it, don't you? That heavy, irresistible pull as your tiny eyelids flutter, then finally give way. You surrender completely to the deepening feeling of sleep. This isn't the continuous, unthinking void you knew within the egg. Oh no. That was an endless, indistinct quiet, a constant hum of non-existence. This is your first true sleep in the outside world. It's a conscious letting go, a temporary surrender of your guard, a moment of profound vulnerability. Your small, warm body curls in on itself, utterly exposed. A silent plea. But around you, the immense, comforting bulk of the herd breathes, a low, rhythmic current of life. Their warmth radiates, their scent a familiar anchor in the darkness. You're safe, protected. This quiet, collective presence is the unbreachable wall that makes your vulnerability not a weakness, but a necessary pause, a recharging. And then the dreams begin. You don't know they are dreams, not yet. They're just fractured echoes, sudden, vivid bursts behind your closed eyes. The searing brightness of the midday sun, a violent gold against the black. The impossible, vibrant green of the canopy leaves, rustling like whispers in your mind. And then, the image that settles you most deeply. the immense, crinkled, deeply kind eye of your mother watching over you. Her gentle breath, a soft wind across your imaginary fur. You are at peace here, a perfect, tiny, breathing part of something so much larger than yourself. A newborn thread woven into the vast, ancient fabric of this world, precisely where you belong.
You awaken, not to a sound, not to a sudden jolt, but to a profound shift in the light around you. It's a silent signal, really, like an internal clock chiming without a single vibration. That aggressive, glaring brightness of midday, the one that seemed to flatten every detail and bleach the color from the world, it's just gone. Instead, everything's bathed in a warm, impossibly golden glow. It's a softer wash now, painting the rough hide of your companions in shades of amber and bronze, making the dust motes dance like tiny, fiery spirits in the air. And the shadows? Oh, they've grown. They're long now, stretching out from every rock, every massive body, every ancient fern, deep and almost inky. They deform the familiar shapes of the resting herd, turning them into strange, elongated giants cast across the cooling earth. You can feel the change in the air, too. It's definitely cooler, a gentle caress against your scales that whispers of the fading day. It carries with it the heavy, almost intoxicating scent of those evening blossoms that unfurl only when the sun begins its descent. A sweet, earthy perfume that mingles with the damp soil and the distant mineral tang of the watering hole. The herd is stirring around you. It's a slow, deliberate reawakening, starting as a ripple through the collective. A grunt here, a low sigh there. Great bodies, colossal masses of muscle and bone that have been still for hours begin to shift. They rise with a groan, a deep, resonant rumble of ancient joints protesting the effort, like the groaning of old stone grinding against stone. Each limb, thick as a forest trunk, has to be leveraged, pushed until a standing position is finally achieved. Then a massive, gape-mouthed yawn from the bull nearest you splits the air, a visceral, powerful sound that echoes across the flats. It reveals the sheer strength of that powerful, toothless beak, designed not for tearing flesh, but for shearing through the toughest, most fibrous vegetation. The period of quiet, deep rest is unequivocally over. It is time to move, to once again follow instinct and necessity, to graze before the final, inky mantle of dusk fully settles over the land.
A deep, calm and soothing, almost a low thrum that vibrates through the very soles of your feet, echoes from the lead female. It's an ancient sound, a command that needs no translation. It tells you the evening march begins. You feel it in your bones, a primal stir. The herd, sluggish moments before,
now rouses with purpose. Individuality fades as they begin to coalesce, slowly, deliberately, into a singular moving column. It's a process of instinct and shared will, a living current starting to flow. As one of the youngest, you're instantly drawn into the protective core. This isn't a choice, it's a fundamental law of the herd, a silent imperative. Your precious cargo, aren't you? A future link in this ancient chain. Around you, a living, breathing fortress forms, a formidable wall of sharpened horns and thick, calloused hides. Every adult, every immense body is a shield. They're a barrier against the unseen dangers of the encroaching night. You're tiny by comparison, a small shadow moving beneath their immense forms, safe within this colossal protective ring. The ground itself begins to groan beneath the synchronized thudding rhythm. Hundreds of massive feet, each an anchor, lift and fall in unison. It's a steady, relentless tremor that tells you of their power, their collective drive, like a slow-beating heart of the earth. You walk so close to your mother's leg, her coarse hair brushing your flank, her warmth a constant presence. Her sheer scale, a towering, breathing mountain beside you, provides an absolute, unwavering comfort. It's a feeling of being utterly safe, tucked away, despite the vast, uncertain world beyond the living wall. This is what it means to be part of the herd. This is your existence, a continuous, slow, sometimes arduous journey, always moving, always seeking, a relentless pursuit of fresh feeding grounds, of the sustenance that fuels the next day, the next week, the next generation. It's a life dictated by hunger and survival, by the steady rhythm of the march and the unbreakable bonds of the collective. There's no turning back, only forward, together.
Your path is blocked, not by some towering wall or an impassable chasm, but by a stream, a wide, shallow stream. It doesn't look like much to an adult, maybe just a momentary pause. But for you, a hatchling, it's a whole different story. This isn't just a puddle, it's a significant barrier. A river in your world. The water stretches out before you, a shimmering expanse, deceptively calm in its flow. It's clear, yes, so clear you can see the smooth, gray stones on the bottom. They look almost polished by the constant current. And you hear it too, a gentle gurgling, a soft splashing as the water tumbles over those very stones, a lullaby of movement. You stand at the water's edge, frozen. Tiny ripples, no more than whispers, lap at your feet. The coolness is immediate, a sharp, surprising sensation. It seeps into your scales, an unfamiliar chill that makes you pull back instinctively. You hesitate. A long breath catches in your throat. This isn't just about getting wet. It's about pushing into the unknown,
leaving solid ground behind. The other hatchlings, your siblings, they're already ahead. Little blurs of confident movement, splashing, chittering, unburdened by this sudden apprehension. They've plunged in without a second thought. Their tiny forms are already halfway across. But you're cautious. Every instinct screams, "Stop! Stay safe!" Then, your mother. She doesn't rush you. She doesn't bark commands. She simply stops. She turns, her massive form a comforting presence. Slowly, deliberately, she nudges you with her snout. A soft press, firm but gentle. It's a silent question, an invitation, a promise. You look into her ancient eyes, and you see not impatience, but unwavering trust. She knows you can do this. She expects you to do this. That nudge, that silent signal, it's enough. You steel yourself, a deep breath. Then you take the plunge. One foot, then the other. The water rises instantly, enveloping your legs. It is cool, just as you felt, but now it's also wonderfully refreshing. The initial shock gives way to a strange sense of liberation. It swirls around your small body, a liquid embrace. Every step is a push, a fight against that gentle current, which suddenly feels so much stronger when it's against your tiny frame. Your legs pump, your muscles strain. You feel the smooth stones beneath your feet, sometimes slipping, sometimes finding firm purchase. You're moving. You're in it. The other side feels like a lifetime away, but with each struggling step, you gain ground. The current tries to pull you back, but you lean forward, determined, your head low. Finally, your feet find solid purchase again. You scramble out, dripping, shaking off the last vestiges of the water. You made it! There's a rush of adrenaline, a warmth spreading through your chest. You're invigorated, yes, but more than that, you're braver. You faced a fear, a significant hurdle, and you overcame it. This small crossing, this simple stream, it's taught you something profound about yourself. You can do hard things. And that feeling, that's the real treasure.
The herd still grazing, moving slow across this new meadow. Its tall grasses, damp now, brush against their legs. You can smell the rich earth, fresh and cool as the sun begins its final, magnificent descent. The sky. It doesn't just blush, it ignites. A slow, breathtaking burn. Pale golds bleed into warm apricots, then deep, molten oranges that seem to set the very air alight. Those high clouds catch it first, streaking like brushstrokes across an impossible canvas. Then the purples start, deep as plums, bruised velvet spreading from the eastern horizon, climbing to meet the fire. It's a drama playing out above you, vast and silent. The world around you isn't silent, though. Not entirely. The relentless hum of the daytime insects, that constant drone, it starts to recede, fades. What replaces it isn't emptiness, but a new, delicate orchestra.
The first hesitant chirp of a night cricket, then another and another until their song forms a soft, pulsing wave. You hear the far-off hoot of an owl. Maybe the rustle of something small, unseen, moving through the undergrowth. Sounds that speak of hidden lives, just waking up. The air? It's not just cooler, it's crisp, sharper. It finds its way under your fur, a gentle bite that brings new smells, damp leaves, the first hint of night blossoms, perhaps the distant clean scent of rain in the wind. You can feel it, that chill settling in. You just stand there, still, watching. Every single color, every nuanced shade slowly surrendering, dimming. The oranges turn to embers, then ash. The purples deepen into almost black, swallowing the last light. A profound quiet descends, carrying with it a weight you don't understand, but you feel it. This wonder, this ache, it's something too big for words, for thoughts, for even the raw emotions bubbling within you. And then, it's gone. Or nearly. Just a faint, lingering glow on the very edge of the world. Your first full day over. What a thing to witness, to experience.
Suddenly, a sound rips through the evening calm, tearing it open like old cloth. It's not just a noise, it's a presence, a deep, guttural roar that doesn't just enter your ears, it vibrates in your very bones, right down to the marrow. You feel it in your chest, a physical thrumming that makes your teeth ache. This isn't just an animal call, it's a declaration, a raw, primal sound that speaks of insatiable hunger and an almost unbelievable power, a force of nature made manifest. It's far away, yes, distant enough that the sound waves have flattened a little, but the sheer implication of it, the dread it carries, slices through the air and chills you to the core. A cold draft seems to sweep across the plains, even though there's no breeze. Instantly, the gentle rhythm of peaceful grazing snaps. That quiet, contented munching, the soft tearing of leaves, the steady exhalation of satisfied breath, all of it just stops. Every single adult in the herd freezes, a living statue garden under the deepening twilight. Heads lift in unison, not just looking, but scanning, eyes wide and unblinking, straining against the fading light. Their great frills, usually a relaxed ornamental display, now flare subtly, stiffening, subtly shifting, orienting themselves precisely towards the direction where that monstrous sound originated. The low, communal rumble of contentment that moments ago filled the air, that soothing hum of safety, is instantly replaced by a stark, tense, absolutely watchful silence. Even the wind seems to hold its breath. You don't understand the complex meaning woven into that roar,
The predator, the territory, the warning. Not intellectually, no, but you understand the reaction of the herd with an instinctual clarity that bypasses your young mind entirely. You feel a brand new emotion, a cold, sharp prickle of fear, starting as a pinprick on your skin and then spreading like an icy ink through your veins. It's a shocking, alien feeling. Without conscious thought, your body reacts. You press yourself tightly, desperately against your mother's unmoving leg. Her massive limb, usually a warm, solid anchor in your familiar world, now feels like a trembling pillar, a silent testament to the terror that has just descended upon your peaceful evening.
Without a whisper, without a single misplaced hoofbeat, the change begins. It's not a command, not a thought-out strategy. It's something deeper, a pure, cold instinct honed over millions of years of predator and prey. A blueprint etched into their very bones, activated by the encroaching shadows. You feel the subtle vibration through the ground first, then see it, a fluid, disciplined movement. The largest, most powerful adults don't just move, they converge. Each massive body finds its place, locking together, shoulder to shoulder, flank to flank. They're forming a living barricade, a bulwark of muscle and hide. No gaps, no weak points, just a solid, undulating ring of sheer animal power. And then the heads drop, low, deliberate. Now what you see isn't just a wall of bodies. It's a bristling forest of horns, jagged, polished by time and conflict. Each one a spear, a dagger, a clear, unmistakable declaration to whatever watches from the edge of the light. A silent promise of pain, of death. Come closer, they seem to say, and meet your end. Within that bristling perimeter, the young huddle. You're among them, completely enclosed, a cradle of heavy breathing and strong sense. This isn't just a defensive circle. It's a fortress, not stone, but muscle and bone, bound by an ancient, unwavering purpose. You can almost feel the collective heartbeats around you, a steady, rhythmic thrum. That cold, gnawing fear that just moments ago tightened your chest, it begins to recede, slowly. Then all at once, it's washed away, replaced by something warm, incredibly profound. Security, absolute security. The shadows outside continue to deepen, to swallow the last traces of the day. But they don't matter anymore. Whatever hunts, whatever hungers out there in the encroaching blackness, it can claw at the edges, it can snarl and slink, but it cannot touch you. Not here. You are safe. Truly safe. Tucked away within this magnificent, terrifying, utterly impenetrable wall of horns. Minutes stretch into an eternity. Time loses all meaning when survival hangs in the balance. Every second feels like an hour, each silent breath a lifetime. The air itself feels thick, heavy with unspoken questions, with the residue of a primal scream. The herd waits, a collective statue of defiance. They stand absolutely still, a solid block of muscle and bone. Not frozen in fear, not truly, more like a monument to their own will to endure. Each animal, from the smallest calf pressed tight against its mother to the oldest scarred male, is locked into this shared vigilance. Their ears swivel, eyes scanning, every nerve ending screaming alert. The world has gone quiet. So quiet, you can almost hear the blood pulsing in your own ears. The only sound is the whisper of the wind, rustling dry grasses with a sound barely audible above the frantic beat of hidden hearts. That terrifying rumble, the one that tore through the calm just moments ago, it doesn't come again. There's no follow-up growl, no further declaration of a predator's presence, just a void where that terrifying sound once was. But the absence doesn't immediately bring relief. It brings a different kind of tension. The uncertainty of what vanished and why. Slowly, incrementally, the realization settles. The danger, whatever it was, has passed. The immediate threat, unseen but deeply felt, seems to have dissipated. It's not a sudden switch, but a gradual softening of the invisible pressure. A feeling that whatever moved in the shadows, whatever stalked the edges of their perception, has now moved on. It's the matriarch, isn't it? Always the one whose wisdom and experience guide them. The lead female is the first to relax. Her powerful frame, which had been rigid, holding the very air around her captive, subtly softens. It's a barely perceptible shift in her posture, a slight tilt of her head, but it's enough. She lets out a low, soft rumble, a signal that the threat is gone. A deep, resonant sound vibrates in her chest, a low, guttural purr that travels through the ground and into the very bones of the herd. It's a sound of reassurance, an ancient language that says, "It's okay, you're safe." For now. A sigh of relief, audible only to them, but profoundly felt by all. Slowly, the defensive circle dissolves. The tight, protective ring, formed in an instant of crisis, begins to loosen. Animals shift their weight, stretch their necks, and take tentative steps away from the huddle. The collective body unwinds, piece by piece. That suffocating blanket of fear, that invisible weight lifts. The tension drains from the air as quickly as it arrived, pulling away as swiftly as a sudden storm cloud clearing after a downpour. The atmosphere itself seems to lighten, to breathe again. The herd resumes its peaceful grazing, the memory of the fear already fading. Heads drop to the earth. Strong jaws begin to tear at the sweetgrass. The rhythm of life, momentarily interrupted, resumes its ancient beat. The sharp, piercing memory of terror, of the unseen enemy, begins its rapid retreat into the background, becoming just another ripple in the long river of survival. Their instincts prioritize the present moment. Nourish, live. You have learned a vital lesson. This isn't just about individual animals, is it? It's about the undeniable power of unity. You've seen it firsthand. The herd isn't just a collection of bodies, it's a living fortress. It's shared senses, combined vigilance, and mutual protection. In this harsh world, The herd is safety, and the herd is strength. Without it, survival becomes a far more desperate, lonely gamble.
That twilight glow, it's gone now, completely. The day's last breath has been swallowed whole. What's left above us is a canopy of the deepest plush velvet black. And across that immense fabric, a breathtaking dust of stars has been scattered. Millions of them, pinpricks of ancient light, each one a tiny, cold fire burning its way through unimaginable distances just to reach us here. Then a presence, slow, deliberate, the moon. It seems impossibly huge, climbing steadily from behind the distant ridge, a vast, luminous disk of hammered silver. It bleeds its gentle, ethereal light across everything it touches. This light isn't harsh, not like the sun. No, this is a whisper. A silent hum that softens every edge, smoothing out the rough seams of the world. And with that, everything changes. The familiar world just shifts. It's a quiet, almost magical repainting of reality. Those vibrant, living green ferns we know so well, drained now, stripped of their daytime brilliance. Instead, they stand like ghosts, bathed in the moon's cool embrace, rendered in exquisite shades of silver and gray. Every frond seems to glow with an inner luminescence. Even your mother, standing beside you, seems transformed. Her skin, usually warm with the sun's memory, now has this faint, almost pearlescent shimmer. It's like she's been dusted with starlight herself, an otherworldly beauty that wasn't there just moments ago. The whole world settles into a new rhythm under this silver gaze. It's profoundly quiet now. Not silent, but profoundly quiet, as if the air itself is holding its breath. The raucous calls of the day have faded. There's a softness to everything, too. Hard edges blur, sharp shadows become elongated mysteries. It feels deeper, more ancient, more mysterious than you could ever imagine by day. Even the herd, those great, solid beasts, feels different. They're still grazing, yes, their powerful heads bowed. But they move like shadows themselves. Dark shapes, vast and silent, drifting across the moonlit prairie, utterly at home in this transformed, moon-kissed world. Days turn into weeks, weeks into months. The world outside the den, once a soft, hazy blur, now sharpens. Every sunrise marks another milestone, another layer of growth, another subtle shift. You're growing, and fast. That soft fuzz on your face, those tiny hornwuds that felt like nothing at all, they're hardening now, transforming.
You can feel the dense bone beneath your skin pressing outwards, the tips becoming almost sharp. Not quite weapons yet, no, but the undeniable promise of them. An instinctual armor taking shape. And that bony frill at the back of your head? It's not just a ridge anymore, a mere outline. It's expanding, thickening with each passing day. A formidable plate of bone, a nascent shield taking its rightful place. You can almost feel its subtle weight, its protective curve becoming an undeniable extension of your defense, a declaration of your emerging strength. Your legs, once wobbly and uncertain, prone to clumsy tumbles, they're now solid pillars beneath you. Stronger, more agile. Those hesitant, sprawling steps, a distant memory, replaced by a confident, purposeful stride. Each step a declaration of newfound power, a testament to muscles that have lengthened, tightened, and learned. You aren't just getting bigger, you're becoming more capable, more sure-footed. The constant comforting pull of your mother's side, that ever-present safety net, it's not as strong as it once was. Now, a different urge calls to you. The world beckons. You venture out, drawn by the rough-and-tumble energy of the other young ones. You join them. Head to head, you push. Not with anger, no, but with an ancient, deeply ingrained instinct. These mock battles where the impact is soft, the lessons hard-wired. You're learning the balance of power, the intricate give and take of strength. You're practicing for a future you don't yet fully grasp, a survival you're not yet aware you'll need. Every playful shove, every instinctive parry, it's a silent rehearsal. You're shaping yourself for tomorrow, one vital, playful clash at a time.
The world isn't static, is it? It's shifting, always moving, always changing around you. You feel it in your bones, in the very air you breathe. That relentless, drumming rain you've known your whole life. The kind that saturates everything, that makes the mud cling to your hooves. It starts to slacken. Then it eases. And then it just stops. Replaced by a long, unforgiving period of sun, a stark, brilliant glare that bakes the earth. The ground, once a soft, yielding sponge, hardens. It turns to stone beneath your weight. Then slowly, almost imperceptibly at first, it begins to crack. Thin lines spiderweb across the surface, then deepen, widening into fissures that could swallow your hoof. Everything parches. The air itself feels thinner, drier, pulling moisture from your very lungs. Those lush, vibrant green plants, the ones that were so easy to graze on, so full of life, they don't just wilt, they transform. Their color bleeds out, replaced by muted yellows and brittle browns. They become tougher, fibrous, almost like dried rope. No longer a feast, now a fight for every mouthful, every stalk a challenge. And because of this scarcity, this stark transformation, the herd has to move further each day. A relentless, trudging pilgrimage to find even a meager scrap of food, a hidden pocket of water. The distances grow, the sun beats down. You learn the taste of dust. It's not just a momentary sensation, it's a constant companion. A gritty film coating your tongue, catching in your throat, a constant reminder of the dryness that surrounds you. And with it, you learn a deeper, more primal feeling, the deep, abiding thirst. It's an ache in your gut, a relentless pressure that overrides all else. It's the engine, the unseen force that drives the herd onward, day after weary day. But there's wisdom in this hardship. You learn to read the land differently. You learn the importance of those ancient riverbeds, even when they lie parched and cracked, bone dry. They aren't just empty channels, they're maps. They mark the path, the proven route to where life can still be found, to where water will eventually return. They're the ghosts of abundance, guiding you to a future of it. It's a harder time, no doubt. A season of scarcity, a test of endurance. But the herd endures. It always does. Because it carries within it a collective memory, a shared intuition stretching back generations. That deep, ingrained knowledge is what guides it, a silent compass pointing the way through these lean, unforgiving seasons. It's the whisper of ancestors saying, "We've been here before. This is the way." You learn to watch the elders. You have to. Their movements are slower, sure. Their bodies heavier. But there's an undeniable presence about them. The old bulls, with their hides scarred by 100 forgotten skirmishes, their horns broken or blunted from years of use, they carry the weight of 100 seasons. Not just age, understand, but a deep, ingrained knowledge passed down through every struggle, every dry spell, every moment of unexpected bounty. That's wisdom. They know, they just know. When the surface plants are withered to brittle husks, when the very air feels like dust in your throat, they can tell you which roots lie buried, waiting. It's not magic, it's observation, memory, a primal connection to the earth itself. They'll stop, sniff the parched ground, their eyes narrowing as if reading a language written in the cracked soil. Then, with an almost casual nudge, they begin to dig, revealing the hidden sustenance. Bitter, yes, but life. Sustaining. And water? When the riverbeds are just stretches of baked clay, when the sun beats down relentlessly, they find it. Deep beneath the dry, shifting sand, where you'd swear nothing could survive, they sense that elusive moisture. They'll lead the herd, sometimes for days, across what looks like an endless, desolate expanse, until one of them stops. A subtle shift in the sand's color, a particular growth of scrub, a whisper carried on the wind. Whatever it is, they see it. They begin to dig, patiently, powerfully, until the dampness seeps up, a dark blessing. You watch, desperate, as they create a pool for everyone. Then you'll see one of them, a truly ancient giant, approach a dead tree. A massive thing, sun-bleached and brittle. You'd think it immovable. But he doesn't strain, doesn't rush. With a deliberate, almost graceful shift of his immense weight, he leans into it. You hear the groan of ancient wood, then the satisfying crack as the roots protest, tearing free from the earth. Up comes a great clump of dark, moist soil, rich with the life it held captive. The young ones, you included, we rush in. It's a stampede of raw hunger, of parched throats. We push forward, eager to eat the tender roots exposed to the light, to drink the precious, cool moisture that clings to the soil. You taste the earth, the slight sweetness of life pulled from scarcity. In that moment, watching the old bulls stand guard as we feed, it hits you. Strength isn't just about the fury of a charge or the power to dominate another. It's about the silent, resolute power to provide, to uncover what's hidden, to sustain, to ensure survival for everyone, not just yourself. That's a different kind of fight, a far more important one.
One afternoon, something shifts. You feel it before you see it, a subtle tightening in the air, a different kind of stillness that isn't quite right. It's not just the familiar dry heat anymore. There's a palpable weight to it, almost humid, but with an electric edge. Then comes that scent, unmistakable, a sharp metallic tang, like raw electricity charging the very atmosphere, mingling with the deep, earthy promise of moisture. Petrichor, they call it, that incredible smell of parched earth drinking in the very first drops of rain. The sky, which moments before was a washed-out, hazy blue, begins its dramatic transformation. It doesn't just darken, it deepens, bruising into shades of violet and charcoal, an ominous, heavy lid pressing down on the world, an oppressive ceiling, really. A distant rumble, low and resonant, vibrates through the very ground beneath your feet. It's not the guttural growl of a predator. No, this sound is bigger. This is the voice of the sky itself, a rolling thunder that promises release, a deep, building power. And then it happens. A single, cool drop. It lands with a soft plink, disturbing a patch of dust, leaving a tiny, dark mark. Then another, and another. Soon those isolated drops become a steady patter, a soft drumbeat on the parched ground, accelerating into a roar. The sky rips open truly, and the rain descends not in drops, but in a solid, shimmering sheet of water, a torrential downpour.
The land, parched and cracked, responds instantly. It doesn't just get wet, it drinks, greedily, desperately, every pore absorbing the precious liquid. Dust clouds vanish, replaced by rushing rivulets, then swift streams that carve new paths. The earth softens, groans with audible relief. And the herd, they stand there, a dark, stoic mass against the deluge, unmoving. They don't flee, they accept it, allowing the cool, life-giving water to cleanse their tired hides, washing away weeks of accumulated dust and grit. You see some of them, heads lifted slightly, mouths open just a fraction, tasting the fresh rain on their tongues, a pure, undeniable gift from above. They drink, not just from the puddles that quickly form, but directly from the sky, as if receiving a blessing. This isn't just rain, it's a resurrection. Life, in its most fundamental form, is returning.
A deep, calm, and soothing male or female voice. The pacing should be very slow and deliberate, with generous pauses between sentences. Enunciate clearly, but softly, almost a whisper, but with resonant bass tones. The tone should be narrative and gentle, like reading a classic bedtime story. In the days that follow the rain, the world is reborn. Dry, brown stalks sprout tender green shoots overnight. The rivers, once trickles, now flow with purpose. The air is clean, and the world is painted in 1,000 shades of vibrant green. It is a time of plenty. The herd grazes contentedly, their bellies full. The young ones play with renewed energy. The deep, rumbling sound of a happy herd is once again the constant music of your life. You feel a deep, cellular joy, the joy of a world renewed.
The migration brings you to the edge of the great river. It is a vast expanse of churning brown water, far too wide and deep to simply walk across. The herd pauses here, gathering its strength, grazing on the rich vegetation along the bank. You watch the powerful current, a force of nature that commands respect. Other creatures are here too. Long-necked sauropods stand knee-deep, their heads reaching for the highest branches on the opposite shore. The river is a highway, a barrier, and a source of life, all at once. The dangers of this place are not all on land. You see a floating log, half submerged near the far bank. But the elders see what you do not. They watch it with a tense, focused stillness. The log has eyes. It is a Dinosaur, an ancient crocodile of immense size, a patient hunter of the river. The herd gives it a wide berth. They will not enter the water here. You learn that danger can be silent, that it can wear the camouflage of the ordinary world, and that the wisdom of the herd lies in knowing what to avoid. The herd turns, following the course of the river. You walk for miles, the great body of water, a constant presence to your side. The sun is hot, and the journey is long. You feel the fatigue in your growing limbs, but you do not stop. The herd does not stop. You learn the lesson of endurance, of putting one foot in front of the other, trusting that the leaders know the way. The pace is slow, steady, and relentless. It is the rhythm of survival.
Finally, the lead female stops. She has found what she was searching for. Here, the river broadens, and its power is dispersed. Sandbars and gravel islands create a series of shallower channels. It is the crossing point. The herd gathers at the edge, the low rumbles communicating a shared purpose. There is a tension in the air, a focused energy before the great effort to come. You stand with them, a young but integral part of this immense living organism.
The largest bulls go first. They wade into the current, their immense bodies acting as a breakwater, lessening the force of the water for those who follow. They are the anchors of the herd. Then, with the young in the middle, the rest of the herd plunges in. The water is cold and powerful, pushing against you, trying to sweep you away. But you are surrounded by the bodies of your family, sheltered in the lee of their strength. You push forward, your feet finding purchase on the rocky riverbed.
The crossing is an exhausting, chaotic struggle, but the herd moves as one. You feel the ground beneath your feet begin to slope upwards. You are nearing the other side. With a final, desperate push, you scramble up the muddy bank, your legs shaking with effort. Your mother is right behind you, her presence a constant reassurance. The herd reassembles on the new shore, shaking the water from their hides. You have crossed the great river. You have faced the challenge and overcome it together.
The world on this side of the river is different. The dense forests give way to vast, open prairies of ferns that ripple like a green ocean in the wind. The air smells different, sweeter, filled with the scent of unfamiliar flowers. It is a new land, full of new promise and new challenges. The herd begins to graze, their hunger sharpened by the arduous crossing. For you, it is a world of new sights, new smells, and new tastes. You are an explorer in your own life. That night, the sky puts on a show. Streaks of brilliant light flash across the velvet darkness, silent and beautiful. You have never seen this before. The herd stands and watches the display, their low rumbles a sound of quiet awe. They do not understand what they are seeing, the falling stars, the sky fire. They only know that it is beautiful and that it is not a threat. It is a moment of pure, silent wonder in a life of constant vigilance. The seasons turn again and again. The rains come and go. You are no longer a hatchling. You are no longer a juvenile. You have reached your full size, a magnificent creature of power and grace. Your 3 horns are long and sharp, formidable weapons. Your frill is a great, solid shield of bone, capable of deflecting the most fearsome attack. You are a pillar of the herd now, your own great size and strength contributing to the safety of the whole. Your life is a peaceful, calm, and soothing rhythm. You wake with the sun. You graze with the herd, the tearing of tough plants a satisfying, constant sound. You travel the ancient paths, your feet knowing the way. You rest in the warm afternoon sun. You feel the cool night air on your hide. You are not a king, not a hunter. You are a gentle giant, a peaceful gardener of the prehistoric world. Your strength is for defense, not aggression. Your life is one of quiet contentment. One season, you find yourself standing guard, just as your mother once did for you. You watch over a new generation of hatchlings as they break free from their shells and take their first clumsy steps into the world. You see in their wide, curious eyes the same spark of life that once ignited in you. You lower your great horned head and give one of them a gentle nudge of encouragement. The circle continues. Life endures. And so you live your days under a sun that has not yet seen mankind. You are a part of the earth, a living, breathing piece of the ancient world. Your heartbeat is the drum of the deep past. The wind that whispers over your great bony frill is a wind that has traveled over a timeless land. There is no worry for tomorrow, no regret for yesterday. There is only the now. The taste of the ferns, the warmth of the sun, the solid, reassuring presence of the herd. There is only this ancient, profound peace. And now it is time for you to rest, just as the gentle giants rested. Let the sounds of the ancient world fade away, leaving only the stillness. Let the story become a dream. If this journey brought you peace, perhaps you could leave a comment sharing what part of the Triceratops's life you found most calming. For now, just breathe in and out and sleep. Sleep well.